Practices today. Typical first day, but one thing I was impressed with the newcomers practice this morning is that it is a talented group. There's some good size there, good length, speed. So I was encouraged by what I saw out there. They made a lot of mistakes, which is expected. One of the reasons that we split both practices is so they can get coached on every play. They can get used to the pace and the drills, and they've got a long ways to go to get used to practice at the tempo that we want to practice at. But tomorrow will be a little bit better, and then one more day, and then they get to see the real thing and the way we really work. So it'll be good. I do like the young offensive line group. I think we've got some guys that are the size that we want and the athletic ability. So I think that will really help us. We do have some older guys working with the newcomers just so we can practice full. As far as the vets go today, I think it was a typical first day. We did a good job early. It was humid and hot out there. We had a few guys that cramped up, which is disappointing to me because I feel like that shouldn't happen with the way we work this summer. Normally when that happens, it means they didn't hydrate properly or they didn't eat properly. Most of the time when we have cramp issues, you'll find out afterwards, I didn't eat lunch or I didn't eat breakfast. And everyone needs to learn they need to take care of their body and do things right. So that'll be a good lesson for us. I thought we had a lot of carryover though from spring, which was good to see. I think the offense is practicing at a faster pace and decisive and knows what they're doing. Defensively, obviously, we're impressive. It's good to see Fields back out there on the edge. He's a really good football player. And then I thought Hearns did a really good job on the other edge. So I think we'll be a good defense. It'll be fun to see him compete and see how the depth all plays out. With that, I'll just open up for questions.
All the throwing that the quarterbacks did with wide receivers during the summer, can you see that difference when you see the chemistry difference?
You can see it from, I'm not just saying from the summer, but the carryover from spring practice and from last fall. Last year at this time, everything was new to all of them. So they understand the routes, they understand the timing of the depth. So you see a lot of carryover. I thought he did some real good things. He's very smart. He picks things up real quick. He needs to get his feet obviously in the right position at times. He's got a quick release. I didn't think he spun the ball as well as he will, but he can deliver it quickly. He's got the arm strength to make all the throws. A natural leader. He steps right into the huddle and it takes charge. So there's a lot of really good things. I think he'll throw the ball better as we get going. We don't make a big deal of things like that. We just say go out and compete. Go out there and practice and compete and see how you can get in the depth. We don't sit down and have huge discussions. Everybody knows that they get an opportunity to come out every practice and get better or get worse. And they've got to prepare well. One of the things that I did talk to the whole group is, as a college football player, after the practice today, this is what you do. You get in the cold tubs, you eat right, you get on tomorrow's installation, you study, you get together with the wide receivers, you go through it, you call out the formation and the play, close your eyes, picture the play. So they have to be prepared before they even get here tomorrow on what we're putting in tomorrow because, they started to kind of get the plays today and get an idea of it. Well, tomorrow there's a whole new list of plays, so it's going to be hard on them. And I think that's what I've been impressed with Juwan is he's very intelligent and picks things up quickly. Well, I thought Roundtree did a really nice job. He's very athletic. He's got the length that we want. Spencer Foy did a really nice job. He's really athletic. He was behind and made some assignment errors as far as what we're doing, but he has the ability and the technique to be a good football player here. Robbie Bell worked at center, and he's got the athletic ability, the bend, and the intelligence that you need to play that position. So that was really good to see. You know, he's in there the first day and he's making the calls and doing things right. Well, Scheller is been working all year with the twos and all spring with the twos. He's a really good football player. He's going to be really good here. Robbie will compete with him. Guy I forgot to mention was Chandler Jones. You know, Chandler's body has completely changed. A year ago he was here. He got in here late and didn't know anything. Today he really understands what's going on, and his conditioning is very impressive to me, and he's running really well. So he's got a chance to get in the depth with the one and the twos, you know. So that'll be good to see.
Impressions of these talented new receivers you have?
Of which ones?
Of the new receivers you got. I mean,
You know, I thought Seth Dawkins did a real nice job. You know, he's got really good hands. He actually has the biggest hands on the team, and he's a guy with a good stride. Our strength staff thinks he's going to be a real powerful guy, the type of, you know, strength that you need and size that'll be really good. I thought Keon did a really nice job. You know, his quickness and his ability to catch the ball. He really stood out, jumped in there and knew what was going on. So he obviously had a good summer and really picked up on things this summer.
One more question, Coach.
A little bit up and down. You know, I was a little bit disappointed in a few throws, but his reads and his decision making were good. He just wasn't as accurate as he was at the middle of spring and the end of spring, but that'll come. And you know, he had a few balls sail on him, which really is just being able to get his shoulder in the right spot. But again, the carryover, and Kyle had a good day too. Kyle did a good job of completing passes, and you know, it's nice to have two guys in there that really know the offense and know what we're doing.